Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, I know we already got our little preview patch note kind of thing already, which is somewhat strange that they did it so early and we're getting a new building and such. I'm not really going to go over that stuff. I don't actually get the information that a lot of other content creators get, so I get what you get. There's point in going over it right now. We'll get the whole thing Tuesday. So, where am I at? Well, before I was going to set up in token space for mining Monday. Yes, I still preload. Going through my pools. Oh, I'm out of Voyager shit. So I gotta mine this anomalous, or whatever the hell this dumb shit is called. Common anomaly samples. Or rare anomaly samples. And looking through my playlist, my Voyager playlist, I noticed that I didn't necessarily explain to you a little trick I do when I'm trying to mine this shit out here. I'm sure I got this from somebody else, another content creator, so I'm sure this tactic or strategy is out there already, but I honestly never did it for you, so here's me doing it for you, or, with you, I guess, and I already screwed it up. The idea is, you look at all these other nodes out here, and I've done a lot of them, you see how they're not full. They're all, got a little bit of change on them. The idea is, at least how it was explained to me, and yes, this is over a year now, and yes, the nodes are still kind of jacked up. They don't necessarily appear or reappear quick enough, at least for my liking. The idea is to go through and make them all, not necessarily empty, but close to empty, because supposedly when you mine all this common bullshit, finishing off the nodes is supposed to help respawn a rare node. It's supposed to, anyway. Whether it actually does or not, I almost say it's not, because the process is just so screwed up. Because, you see the node goes away and then a new node doesn't even spawn. Like, you gotta leave the system and then enter it again. Hey, are there new nodes yet? Yeah, there are a few. But, and there is a rare node, right? You see that rare node spawned. Now, what I would like to do is to do my thing here, and because the idea is, and it's taken me very long to get to it, you spend how long mining 360,000 nodes? At least in the 60 system they're here, right? How many nodes can you clear in, with the size of your cargo bay? Well, you can't clear that many. Well, depending on you and your research and all that stuff. So let's summon just to, expedite this process. So I spent one trip filling my cargo bay of about 80% of each node. Follow me there. So I don't completely fill my cargo bay on a common bullshit, and then all of a sudden a rare node spawns and it's like, well, shit, my cargo bay's full. That's why I make the nodes. I'm not explaining this very well. At least I don't feel like I'm explaining this very well. Somewhat annoying. I'm trying to rush myself and all this other shit, and got things to do this today, and companies coming over. Ugh. You go through and you clear 5 of these common nodes, or is it uncommon or common? Whatever, the green shit. Because you want a rare node to spawn, the blue shit. You want that. So you got to get rid of some of these common nodes. Well, again, then you fill your cargo bay. So the idea would be get them down to like, let's say less than 100,000, 50,000 apiece. You fill your cargo bay up doing that with all the nodes that you can. You send home, you empty out your cargo bay, and then you come back. And then you finish off all those nodes. Right? See what I'm getting at now? They're not 300 something thousand. They're only like 60,000 or 50,000. You clear 10 of them, it's only 500,000. But at least the system, this is the idea, trying to trick the system in, oh, you just cleared 10 nodes. Oh, here's a rare node, or maybe here's 2 rare nodes. But now your cargo bay is empty enough that it can accept that. Because otherwise, you know, by the time the damn rare node spawns, which you saw, right, your cargo bay's full. Well, you can't mine any of the rare shit because it won't go in your cargo bay because it's full. So let's see, and again, this is why the systems are jacked up. Here it is with 0 on it. It's supposed to go away. See, there's only 1 rare node. Again, let's see if I can get another one to spawn. I almost feel like I actually did kind of demonstrate this for you, but I don't think I did. I didn't see a video labeled that. I know it's very late. I feel like I've at least described it, and I feel like other content creators have suggested you do something similar to this. All these dumb nodes that are 0. New nodes are not spawning. Again, you're going to have to sometimes just clear the system, you know, go back out, come back in again. And, hey, look at that. 2 rare nodes, right? Hopefully, maybe this is why I never did it before, because I was always trying to set it up and I could just never get it to work. Well, that worked out very nicely. How many nodes did I clear? And bam! Another rare node popped up, which you had saw before. A rare node had recently spawned for me, didn't it? Here you go. I got another rare node to spawn. So nice. It's like I'm Hannibal Smith over here. I love it when a plan comes together. Any of you are young enough to know what I'm even talking about there. Oh, well, you probably saw the Liam Neeson version. George Peppard and Mr. T and Dwight Schultz, who some of you know as Reginald Barclay. So let's jump on there. Still, you really got... I can't believe how broke as shit some of this shit really is. And it says occupied. There's nobody there. God, this system is so terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. A little bit of an embarrassing note. I've been in here... yeah, I guess it's afternoon at this point. I mean, I started this in the morning. This whole process in the morning, at least for, you know, trying to get my Voyager anomaly samples. However, started doing this a little early, you know, and it's because I needed this stuff for the refiner. I'm like, oh, I can make a video about this. I'm like, oh, well, I'm sitting here and I'm clearing the nodes, you know, or not clearing them, but I'm draining them to very small numbers. And then all of a sudden I get the red banner is so-and-so is attacking you. It's like, oh, all right. And then all of a sudden here's my ship still alive, and there's his ship not alive anymore. It's kind of funny. And no, I don't have a combat crew on here. I got a full cargo crew on here. So, but, I mean, I talked to him. I mean, he messaged me. It's like, allegedly there's no malice there, and based on what I know about the player, no, I don't think there was any malice or ill intent there. It was just, this system is shit. You'd literally be trying to get on a node, send your ship over there, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're attacking somebody. So be careful. Be careful. And no, it's not a violation of ROE. At least it shouldn't be. Well, it is token space. A lot of people like to protect token space. He attacked me. Just because I won, it's not a violation of ROE. At least it shouldn't be. Actually, don't think it's actually come up that much for us over the years, which is somewhat odd. Okay, let's wrap this up here. Did want to get a quick video. See all these common anomaly sample nodes in Voyager's system. You do have to, at least the idea, what they told us and how the mechanic works, and which is, I think, generally true. It does appear to be how the mechanic works. Clear a bunch of these common anomaly nodes. And I don't remember, I think there was a specific number. The more you clear, then the system is like, oh, you cleared X number of, bam, here's a rare anomaly node. The problem being, if you go clear 5 or 6 of these common nodes, what's the status of your cargo bay? Is it full or not? That's why instead of, let's say, mining all, and of course that's of course I click on the 0 one. These are 360,000. Yes, it is a bigger system, but you can apply the same principle to the lower systems. Instead of mining all 360,000, let's just say mine 300,000 of it. Do it 7 times. For me, that would be 2.1 million. Whatever it is for you. Fill the cargo bay. Don't finish off the nodes. Go dump off your cargo. Get a fresh cargo bay. Then come back in. You should have what? 8, 9. So maybe 7. 7, 8, 9. Ugh, I'm scared. I'm scared of 7 now because they 8, 9. Terrible dad joke. But then you go around clearing these common anomaly sample nodes that only have 60,000 on them. Even if you clear 10, it's only 600,000. For me anyway, I still have 2 million left over in my cargo bay. I can handle a full rare node. That's the idea. To be able to clear the common anomaly sample nodes, so the system makes a rare node spawn, and you can get it. Because I got lucky, because you saw I actually got 2 rare nodes to spawn. The first one, I had to go clear my cargo bay. You don't know that somebody's not going to come in here and take that node from you. You don't know that. It's entirely possible that you come back and nobody's sitting on it, like you saw for me. But the idea is, don't leave that up to chance. Clear the nodes with enough room in your cargo bay so that you can have the rare node. To do that, yes, apply that little trick I showed you. Mine the nodes to a very low number and then get off the node. Right? Do that with all the nodes, then get a free cargo. Free cargo. What do you even say that? Like reset your cargo bay. Sure, reset your cargo bay. And all the rare common not rare common anomaly. What is it called? Rare anomaly sample. Common anomaly sample. Alright. Done. Rambled on enough. Yeah, a little bit incoherent and definitely not concise this morning. Rushing too much. Comment below if you figured out any other kind of trick, if you will, to mining these dumbass Voyager sample bullshit things. Which is probably a better word for them. Voyager anomaly bullshit things. Here's another thing to comment. Did you even understand what I told you? Was I even concise or clear enough? There we go again. Did you even understand what I'm telling you the trick is? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.